is Wrinkle. I have a dream about her, she rings my bell. I could watch her for hours, oh how she rocks in little red socks. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a ducky dirtbag baby. I'm just a ducky dirtbag baby. Listen to birds at the park with me, baby. Ooh. She doesn't know what she's missing. Oh, hey there. How you doing? You doing okay? It's a Saturday morning, isn't it? That's a nice day for cartoons. And my favorite cartoon is The Friends in My Head. Yeah, all my friends are cartoons in my head, and they are awesome. Just like you. Are you a cartoon in my head? Are you a cartoon? Astro and XIL. These are two of my favorite cartoons. It says, I like you, Wrinkle. I'm at 212 subs, and I sub for you. You are awesome, Astro. Look at you. 212. That's a lucky number. It is. It's called a palindrome. Do you know what a palindrome is? Astro, have you ever heard of palindrome? It's a fancy word. It's a fancy word for a fancy thing. You see, a palindrome is something that is symmetrical. Either a word or a number. Oh no, is the Twitch chat not popping up? Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. It's Southwest Warrior. Fart 2316999. Fart 2316999. Your number. I got your number in my chat. 4231699. 4231699. 4231699. 4231699. 4231699. What a perfect name! I swear, you're my favorite. You're my new favorite. I don't even know all I know of you. You said hi one time. That's all I know about you. But I love you. You're my favorite. 4231699. Jeez, what a great name. I'd never be able to come up with an amazing name like that. Look, there's only one person in the server. Let's hop in the painting and see who it is. For a good time, call 4231699. 4231699. 4231699. Your number, got your number on my chat. 4231699. 42316. Oh no. Wow. I forgot. Oh, wow. Title screen. Yeah, respawn me, dude. It won't let me respawn. I died. Aw, man. Okay. Jeez. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, I gotta talk to my friend. I gotta talk to my friend. I guess if I die, the game's over. Jeez. I thought I forgot to whistle my bread. I forgot to whistle my bread. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm trying to message my friend who can help me with this. Hey, okay, wait. It said it couldn't, but wait, there we go. Whew. Alright. Now, where's my body? I forgot. There I am. Okay, well, that was... Jeez. I cannot die. I gotta make sure I don't die like that. Look at all this weird stuff I have. I forgot my pockets were full of all kinds of stuff. Oof. Good thing no one was here. Okay. Alright, so. Well, I'll remember not to do that. So we need to remember that every time I come into Wikiland, I need to wish upon my bread. Yeah, that's right, sign. Yo mama, that is 100% right. It could not have been a more accurately placed thing. Everyone's mama. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Not just my mama, yo mama, but it's about everyone's mama. Especially the mama's mama. Because the only mama I love more than yo mama is yo mama's mama. That's a grandmama. Everybody loves the grandmama. Fart 23169 says, is that a server public? Yeah, it is. Here, wait, hold on. Hold on. I have to wish upon my magic bread. I dropped my bread. Ah. Okay, here we go. I will take half. I will take half of the bread. No, that's just one. I will take half of the bread. There we go. And I will put it on my head. There we go. Now, there must have been some magic in that loaf of bread he found. 'Cause when he placed it on his head, he got a wish. He had got 3 wishes. And then he said, I wish that life was a game. That was the first wish. And the second wish is I wish that game was a creative adventure. And then the third wish is that I wish it was all for me so I can spend my life and existence giving it to the people who deserve it the most. Here we go. Poof. And when he wished upon the bread on his head, he began to float around. Whoa. Hey, look at that. I'm a superhero. This is a superhero origin story. And that's my friend Dystopian. He's also a superhero. Did you know that? Did you know that Dystopian's a superhero? He has his own comic book. He has his own comic book and everything. Did you know that it was the original? He's the original Iron Man. Here, have a fish. Here, sit down, have a fish. Take a couple fish and listen to the story of Dystopian. Da-na-na-na. Written by... Wait, look, that's so funny. How appropriate. Written by Dystopian. Copyrighted by Dystopian. This is the story of Dystopian. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na, Dystopian. Na-na-na-na-na-na, Dystopian. Wow. And then I'll make a whole thing. I'll show you. I have the old comic books. Yeah, they're from over 150 years ago. Yeah, they were drawn by hand by Buddhist monks at the top of a mountain. Yeah, they were very creative, these Buddhist monks. And they were inspired by the story of Dystopian. Some think that he lost his mind. Some believe that his mind is sharp like a sword, like a laser sword. A laser that cuts like a sword, like a lightsaber, basically. What am I describing? I'm describing a lightsaber, I believe. Isn't that like a laser sword? Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? If he moves, will he fall? Doom, 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 doom. How fun. You say Dystopian's first? He's not first. He was here. Dystopian always protects the landscape. He's a superhero. I was trying to let you understand. He's always here. And he's always protecting. Yeah? The only one he doesn't protect are the villains. Because it's the opposite. What's the opposite of protecting? Smiting? Attacking? Fart says, oh yeah, Fart was saying this is a public server. Here, follow me, Dystopian. And whoa, almost. I'll get better at walking. I gotta practice looking at the camera and moving everything all backwards. Here we go. Now, we have no touchdown cow. Maybe we could go on a little mission to get another touchdown cow, Dystopian. Dystopian accidentally killed Touchdown Cow. It was kind of my fault because I was testing his skills and I made enemies appear next to Touchdown Cow, and he defeated the enemy, but he accidentally poked Touchdown Cow. And Touchdown Cow is very wise, but he is very old and feeble. He's delicate. He's delicate like a fleur. Fawn Cookie. Hello, Fawn. Just a little. Ooh, Seal Master. Hey, welcome to the flock, Seal Master. So good to have you. Don't be shy in the chat. You can say hello. If you say hello, I'll say hi back. And other people in the chat will also say hi back because they aren't rude. Right? You could wave and say good morning. Exil said that it was a nice song. It's a nice. I like, songs are nice. I think life could be a musical if you sing. Everybody, wants to make their life one thing or another. That's the funny thing about people, is that they're always trying to take the world and twist it around and get it in a headlock. You know what I mean? They want to get the world in a headlock and give it a noogie. They feel like that they can. That's what the world is, and it's easy to think that that's what the world is. Because if you look around, you just go over and you see, I see a tree, and then you can take it and you can turn that into a house. You know what I mean? To be able to see a tree and say, I could take this and make it into a house. That kind of creativity, it comes with a certain kind of hubris. Like a certain kind of again, we call it control. Because if you were able to control the environment, then that means that you could make it rain or tornado or make it sunshine, at will, like a superhero. To be able to control the weather, right? But if you were a true superhero and you could control the weather, you would let it do what it does naturally, wouldn't you? Because how could you possibly know whether or not it should rain today? Because if you think it should rain today, it feels like that's more based on your opinion, your personal opinion, opposed to, everything. Who knows what is good? Who knows what's good for things? How do you even know what's good for yourself? If you think about it, there's a whole industry of self-help stuff. Ooh, you ever think about that? Like the idea of self-help. Like the person who is supposed to be doing the helping is the one who needs the help. If you were capable of fixing your car yourself, then you wouldn't need something else. You'd already be fixing the car. You'd already know how to do it. It's a complex thing. There's got to be better ways to say it. But, you know, you just start thinking about it and it starts getting you there. It says, yo mama, that's what you get for looking at the back of this sign. You know, you shouldn't look at the back of signs. There's nothing for you back there. That's the signs behind. You shouldn't be looking at the signs behind. Oh, see? You got timed out because you looked at the sign butt. You shouldn't have looked at the sign butt. Oh, that's what you get. You're in trouble now. You got in time out. Ooh, bad, bad. On the internet. Oh, what if your mom knew? Oh, what if your mom found out that you were online looking at the butts of signs on the internet? Oh my God, you'd be in so much trouble. Oh, I'm not going to tell your mom. Don't worry. I'm not going to tell your mom that you were online looking around, surfing around, looking at sign butts. But we're just going to turn it around like this. And we're not going to think about it, okay? We're just going to put it in the back. We're going to pretend like it didn't happen. But you know, and I know, and you know that I know that you know in Dystopian. Look at that. He looked at the sign button. He got timed out too. That's what happens when you, that's what you get if you look at a sign button. Don't be looking there. That's not for you. That's the sign's business. What if a sign was turning around, walking around, looking at your butt? You don't like it when someone walks around, look at your butt. You want them to look at the front, the sign. Your face is like the sign's face. You got to face the sign. Okay? Anyway, this is, yes, it is a public server. It's the Wikiland server. It's wikiland.prism.baby. Is both for Java and Bedrock, but we will work on a better name. But as of right now, I don't know. I don't know technology and stuff. I'm just happy to have a big public server because I had a server realm thing for me and my friends, and it could only hold like 10 people. And then when we had 12 people, there's 2 people waiting, and it was like 1 in, 1 out, and everybody was cool like about it. But there was always, you know, someone would leave and someone was like, nice, and they'd hop in, and I was like, you know, everyone should be able to play. I want a place where everybody can play. I don't want someone feeling left out. You know, in Fortnite, they added 5 people so that you could have 5 people in a squad. And I was like, nice, because that's always the worst. You have 4 people, you can only play with 3 friends at a time. But often, I mean, all of us, anybody who's anybody, has at least 3 people that they know, and then 1 new person. You should make new friends, but keep the old, because one is silver and the other is gold. But at the same time, just because you're keeping the gold doesn't mean that you have to throw away the silver, because if you hold on to that silver, you'll make new gold later. It just takes a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, if you have 3 friends and then you can't have room for 1 more friend, then no new friend will be able to become close enough friends. You know, and then they'll feel left out. And then before you know, I don't like feeling like that. You know, because I move around a lot when I was growing up, and I had to change schools a lot. So I was always like, you know, the new kid. And everyone I meet always had a friend, like their best friend. Like every friend I made, you make a friend and you're like, oh, cool, this is it. And I start to become friends with someone, and eventually you meet their best friend. You know what I mean? They introduce you to their best friend, and you're like, oh, cool. But then immediately it starts putting you at that distance because you respect the friendship, and you don't want to meet a person and then have them introduce you to their best friend, and then slowly over like a year, then now you're best friends with their best friend. Imagine that. Like, I mean, because that happens. It happens a lot, actually. It's very relatable. But, you know, it's just stuff like that. It can be complicated. You know, it's funny, they say all is fair in love and war, but it's funny, it's like, you know, I would say all is fair in war and business. That's what I would say. I would say that's wrong. They say that because they want you to believe it, but it's not. That sounds like something that they want you to, like someone who doesn't want you to connect with other people. Like if I didn't want you to have friends, that's what I would say. If I didn't want you to have a good relationship secretly and secretly sabotage, I'd give you a mantra like that. Say all's fair in love and war. No, it's not true though. All is fair in war and business. But as far as love and friendship, why, you know? You can't say everything. That's not fair. There's no. What are you talking? Anyone who says that is a sociopath. No, all is fair in love and business. No, all is fair in business and war. Okay, okay. There's got to be a better way to say it. I'll say it real good. All is fair in war and business. Love and friendship. Now that's something. Don't even mess with that, dude. You mess with that, you're messing with yourself. It was what we were saying yesterday about like cheaters. About how cheaters don't win. You ever hear that? They always say cheaters never win. What do you think that means? It's like because at the end of the day, they're cheating themselves. From themselves. They're taking a part of themselves because you are a collection of your experiences. You get what I mean? I mean, you know, to be able to be proud of yourself, you're taking away the ability to be proud of yourself. Because if you worked really hard and you lost the game 100 times in a row and you thought you'd never be able to win, and then you kept trying and you kept trying, and then one day you won, you would be so proud and be so happy. But if you cheated and you got it first try because you cheated, you're cheating yourself out of the experience of the feeling you get when you eventually get it. And that's the thing. Honestly, I mean, think about it. And if you never got it, but you spent your whole life trying, that's respectable. That's so respectable. If anything, it's more respectable than spending your whole half of your life trying and then getting it. It's actually, in a way, almost like in a beautiful way, like Romeo and Juliet is the best example of true, undying, forever love. It's like it has to be a story in which someone spends their whole life, and like Van Gogh, they're beautiful, they're so talented. They would be the best in their field under different conditions, but unfortunately their story is like more of a tragedy, and a tragedy is so beautiful in its own way. It's funny how beauty comes in sadness. You know, there's beautiful moments on both sides. You know, the emotional spectrum is a wheel, like a color wheel. It's not like a linear spectrum from left to right, but it's actually a circle. Did you know that? That's why, like, love and hate are so close to each other, because on the color wheel, that's where they connect. But if you think of love and hate as a linear concept, then of course you're going to think that they're polar opposites, but they're actually as close to being the same thing as you possibly can. Like heads and tails are as close to being the same thing as they can. We just call it a coin. But heads and tails are literally just like genius and madness, right? They're a fine line. You know why it's a fine line? It's because the spectrum between madness and genius is a circle. and madness and genius. Madness and genius is like red. You get what I mean? And then just normality and just the mundane and bland and normal, quote unquote normal, would be like the red and blue. What did I say? One's red and one's blue. Is what I'm saying. And then in between you get the purple. But then when you look, it's the same with love and hate. Wherever you find one thing, you'll find the opposite, and it works almost exactly like that. Life can be simple, really. Life can honestly be really simple. Okay, so I have to wish upon my bread again, I think. I wish life was a game. And I wish that game was a creative adventure. And I wish it was all for me, so I could spend my existence giving it to all the people who deserve it, and even to some that don't deserve it. Because at the end of the day, we're all people, and we all deserve it. Dystopian, do you want to build a giant statue of Pigstep for my friend Pigstep. Because Pigstep's one of my favorite characters. She's goofy. She's a crazy cow. She's got mad cow disease. She's unpredictable. She's literally the wild card. You think Wiki's the wild card, don't you? Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. I didn't realize how loud it was. That was really loud. Here, play it again, but I'm going to turn it down. Geez, that was loud. Could you even hear me? Could you even hear me? You said the wiki statue needs to be taller. You say you kept trying it, it's not formatted correctly. You got to make sure that you have the right version. I think it's like the most updated version of yours. It's got to be like a paper. You want the server IP. Okay, here it is. It's in the, if you're on YouTube, the server IP. Oh, here, I'll turn it down a little bit more. I imagine something like that would be good. Let me know if the levels are too low or high. But on YouTube, you look in the description, and you can see the server IP, and then on top of it, you can go to the Discord, and you'll have friendly people who can help you out with problems. It's accessible on Java and on Bedrock, and I know you could do it on like Switch or like the games, but there's a specific way to do it. I'm gonna type it right here: Wikiland.prism.baby. I'm working on getting a better name for it, so it has like, so it just Wikiland or something, but I have to pay for it and like be calling the thing and going through a process. So, you know. And speaking of which, I appreciate the very kind and generous people who donate and help fund making this happen, because we expanded to make sure it can hold at least 200 people at a time. And when Wikiland gets to a point, if we get to a point where we have 200 people here, and then there's one other person who's like, but I want to get in, then we'll expand it again, and my goal is to keep it free so that no one has to pay. And it's just a free place where everyone can kind of hang out, and you can build, and it's a nice place for nice people. So do you want to be able to make a pig step? Whoop. You need help? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? How do you use a candle? Can you just put it there? Do you light it? Do I use it like one of these and light it? How do I light it? How do I light my candle? You want to rebuild trees? I was rebuilding trees. We can rebuild trees. Man, if you want to rebuild trees, I am so down. I need to, let's see, I need to empty my pockets. I've been starting to rebuild trees, actually, Dystopian, if you want to check it out. I'm going to put a box or something. I need to put a box over here. I need to get rid of my stuff. I have too much stuff. Actually, you know what? I can just go and toss all this cool stuff. I'll just toss it in the woods, toss it in the ocean or something, and it'll just disappear. All right, let's just empty everything that I don't need. I'm gonna get this. I need this. I guess I can put this on. Would it look good? I guess it looks nice. Okay, and then I'm just gonna get rid of everything. Just pick this up and get rid of it. I get some fish because you gotta have fish. Okay, and let's see, I need some. We're going to rebuild the Lorax Forest, because I started doing that. And I'm down. I'm down. Okay, so we have those. And we get the logs themselves, I think. Okay. So first we have to do like that and some of these. Oh. I'm not very good at this. Okay. So we get some of this, and then we'll get some of these. Perfect. And then we'll come over here to my inventory. Wait. This should be easier for me to navigate, but it's not. Do 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 on you. Do 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 on you. Blam 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 boom 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 boom. Okay. Now we're doing good. Here we go. Empty it all out. Feels good. There we go. And there we go. Now I'm good. Now we go over here and find Dystopian / toilet paper me to Dystopian. Hello. How's it going? Ooh. I am back. Okay, now we're ready. Nerdy says hello. Hey there. Southwest Source says, how's the other server doing? It's been a long time since we got either for Iris to join. Yeah, I was thinking about going and having a fun day with Iris at old Wikiland. And we could do something like that so we could play with Iris. Maybe we could have her, like, you know, model and we can get some pictures. Because I'd have to go and get some pictures of Iris. I want to be able to see her again and be able to map it out. I need to have a blueprint of her skin. Dystopian says I have to leave soon. Oh, no. Poor guy. But let's see. I need to sleep. And here we go. Let me sleep, I guess. Can I sleep? Is that a thing I can do? Okay. And then we can look, and I can show you over here. We go over here, and you see I started... Wait, what the heck? What the heck? Why did I look at that like that's the trees? That's so crazy. Anyway, but I put some of these hanging stuff. I put some red hanging things to try to give it like some, I don't know, some life or something. It kind of looks nice. I couldn't find some red branches or red leaves, but I thought the red drips would be good. And I expanded on this. This took a while. But I got the base of this tree built up. And I guess just kind of building up on those is just kind of the point. It's just to build those up, and then we can make big bushy trees. Daft Punk says, Wrinkle the Ducky was a cheesy, as he could be with a frog and a cat with a baseball bat, and he's really cute. Oh, Wrinkle the Ducky. Ooh. He's so cute, and we all love him. Frosty the Snowman parody by Astro. Oh, by Astro. This should have been this should have been a different melody. Oh. I guess we build this out. All right. So this is what I was thinking, Dystopian. We do something like this, and then I guess we can bush up the trees. Like that. There you go. And now you got a bunch of stuff. And I figure that's how we can rebuild these giant trees. You see, I mean, I started lifting up the base from something like this to something like that. And then once we have the base of the trees, then we just kind of add some fluff to it, I guess. Some arms. But we could rebuild the trees. I don't know if I can get some red. Like but they had such a nice color to it. You know, like they looks like a mango. Anyway. But yeah, I think we can build up these trees again. Oh. Something like this. And the Lorax would be very, very, very happy with us. And he would be very happy in general. You know what I mean? And I just would like the Lorax to be happy. Because that was crazy. It was like second day. Not even... Yeah, it was the first day. We had someone just being a little party pooper for some reason. And then the second day, it was all within 24 hours of Wikiland opening. And then they burned down the whole forest. It was so beautiful that we all loved. Just second day. Didn't even get to be there for too long. And it'd be nice to make like a way to walk up them. You know, just like a nice like... Something like this. Just like a little spiral staircase going up them. So then you can go up the trees. You know, if we make it and we put some piles, then people can actually come in and help build them again. That's what I think. But it'd be a cute thing, I think. And then you can go up the trees. Just like this. Right? I think it's good. I think this is real good. What a wonderful place. Wikiland is truly magical. Ooh. I like this. And then you can kind of go around this way. Or you could go up this way. How fun. Yeah, this is good. This is real good. And then we can make, you know, you can make little homes in the trees or make little cool stuff. And it's, ooh, danger gap, danger gap. Good. Like that. You say you like oak? You like a good oak tree? Oak's good. I like a mahogany myself, but I don't know if they have mahogany here. But if there was a buffet, if there was a tree buffet, I'd be all over the mahogany. Ooh, I'd be filling my plate with the mahogany. No one would have any mahogany because I'd be hogging the mahogany. You know I'd be hogging the mahogany. Oh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even think twice about it. I wouldn't even feel guilty. Dystopian needs something. All right, hold on. I'll be right there. Ooh. Let's do, whoop. Doop da doo da doop da doop da doo da doop da doop da doo. I'll come over here. Whoa, glitch a little bit. I'll come over here. You say before you go. I'm by Rye Bread's feet. And I'm going to fill a box with some tree stuff so that people can make the trees. There we go. This Dalmatian wood. Good old Dalmatian wood. Oh, what up? I need to show you another burned forest. I've already started there. There was a burned forest. Okay, here, let me see. People burning forests. Oofed. All right, let's go. If you type :heart in a sign, it'll say heart. You say, what's the IP I want to play? It is Wikiland.prism.baby. If you're on YouTube, you can go to the description and you will find a what's it called? You will find a link to the Discord where you'll find some helpful people, and then there will also be the server. That's right, Mighty Warrior. Grilled Toasties in. Whoa, whoa, Grilly Toasty. Good old Grilly Toasty. You see? It's as easy as that. Little Wizzies can, yeah, you're more than welcome to come in, and you can go off and find a nice plot of land out in Wikiland, and you can make it your own. Just make sure you be respectful of other people, and don't burn down forests, because it's not cool. The Lorax will get you. Oh, is it still burning? Dude, but these are really cool big trees. Why are people burning the beautiful trees? Why would you do that? But this is a big, beautiful place. Who's doing that? Why would you do it? It's by Dystopian's house. Dude, those are the big, giant, beautiful trees right here. Why would they do that? That's so mean. for no reason, just to destroy the giant like trees that can't be remade. That's He said no. Hold on. Hi Jace, how's it going? I thought that was someone was saying something. I'm gonna write quack. But yeah, I know that Marcos burned down or tried to burn down the trees right by spawn. So for some reason, I can't help but think that, is Marcos or something like that. But I don't know. It's just, try to get attention. People want to get attention in different ways. Some people want to have notoriety. They go and they do something bad so that everybody like knows who they are, just to get people to say their name. That's really weird sometimes, but people have their own set of problems. But now it's like now it's like this area, it's like it was so cool to have these giant unique trees just to Wikiland. The mango colored leaves, and they were like they were like the redwoods. And just like in life, in real life, there are natural wonders of the world that can't be remade, and it should be protected and admired. And all it takes is one silly little child who just wants a little attention because their mother and father didn't do whatever it is that they wanted or needed their parents to do. Freud would have a couple things to say about it. The Lorax would probably have some more things to say about it. I'm sure an Oompa Loompa would have a lot to say about it too, and I'd want to hear the Oompa Loompa because he'd do it while singing. I don't think Freud was known for his singing. Daft Punk says turn fire tick off. Is that a thing? Is that a thing you can do? I don't like the idea of putting it into a restriction so that you can't use fire, like, in a way. I don't like that idea because then that's like, I don't know, it's like censorship or limiting. You get what I mean? But at the same time, I'd love to be able to protect the forest. But if you want, I would rather live in a world in which people respected the stuff. You know what I mean? Not to do something like that. Like I'd like to create something that just people in general, even like the worst of people, would respect. But it takes a long time to do it. But, sometimes a fire, a beautiful forest that everybody loves needs to be burned down. Just so everybody can look and feel how that is and watch. Because it's easy to see how awful it truly is if you're not the one who did it. Because if you're the one who does it, it actually is quite delightful, like a fart. Or nails on a chalkboard. Have you ever noticed that if you run your nails on a chalkboard, it doesn't bother you? But even the thought of nails on a chalkboard can give people like a shiver down their spine. And when somebody does it, it's just the worst sound ever, just awful. But if you're the one who does it, it doesn't bother you. Can you put a bunch of wood and leaves in chest? Yes. You want those same ones, and then I'll see what I can do about the leaves and stuff. All right, you have a good day, Dystopian, and I'll see you later, man. Thanks for letting me know about this. You are awesome. I'll put some chests and stuff. Oop. Hey, SFS, what?
Happy Valentine's Day. Who's sending you and Queen Wrinkle love?
You are so awesome. Hey, thank you so much. SFS is my Valentine. Do you have a Valentine? Is Iris your Valentine? Is Iris your Valentine, Dystopian? Is Iris your Valentine? You can tell me. You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer, Dystopian. You don't have to answer. I'm not gonna ask, but here you go. If when you see Iris, you can give her your heart. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, SFS.
Happy Valentine's Day. Who's sending you and Queen Wrinkle love? Everyone is my Valentine.
Oh, you are so sweet, SFS. Thank you so much. You know, honestly, thanks to the generous sponsorship through donations such as that, we're able to keep the lights on here at Wikiland and make sure it stays a free place for everybody. So I really appreciate you, SFS, and I would like to build a little SFS statue and encourage others to build an SFS statue as their way of saying thank you. Because it's people like SFS who keep Wikiland free. You know, if anyone else was gonna do the something like this, then they'd have to make like a Patreon or do something and try to encourage, you know, and be like, hey, you know, pay or make it a thing. But I want to make it free. I want this, and I don't want your money. I just want you to have a good time. Do. Right? Because I mean, you know, if you don't want to have a good time, you don't have to. You know, I'm not gonna force. No one's forcing anybody to be in Wikiland. So, but I figure I want to have a good time, and I want to be able to make sure that if some people say, "Hey, can I have a good time?" It's like, yeah, why not? You know, it's like if I'm gonna go play with my toys at the park, it would make sense that I would, you know, that I would bring a bunch more toys with me. Because otherwise, people would see you with your toys at the park. And they'd be like, oh man, that makes me want to play with the toys. But I don't have no toys. And you know, there's a lot of people who ain't got no toys. It's true. Like, if you want a server where you could play with like 3 or more people at one time of your friends and have your own little space, you have to pay money. You got to pay a couple bucks. But if you and a handful of friends want to have like a little area where you build stuff and do, you can come into Wikiland and you could go way off. Hey, thank you, SFS. It's a hug. Is it a hug just for me? Or is it a hug for everybody? Does everybody get the hug? Did you hug the whole chat? There's at least 1 or 2 people who don't like being touched. There's 1 or 2 people in the chat who ducked and avoided the hug. And I respect those people. Those people are fun. Those people are fun. We're going to rebuild the forests. Oh. Farts in the Discord. Fart 231 Fart 231 Fart 231 Got your number. I got your number in Discord. Gonna need more than that. Gonna need a lot more than that. right. Fill this up. Fill it up. Oh, messed it up. There we go. Oh, that's my record. All right, just fill this up with wood so we can rebuild the giant redwood trees, the big giant Dalmatian trees of Wikiland. I like giant Dalmatian trees. You ever hear of Clifford the big red dog? Well, these are Dalmatians, the giant Dalmatian trees. I don't know if they have a name. I don't know if the trees have names. I'm gonna have to talk to the Lorax on that one. Maybe the Lorax could let me know if the trees have names. Ooh. Okay, and I need another little row of them. One more row and we'll be set. And we'll get one more of these, and then we have to look at leaves. But unfortunately, I don't have red leaves, I don't think. Unfortunately not. We're just gonna work with what we've got. That's 2. Birch. Jungle. These are all just kind of the same kind of thing, aren't they? Alright, and that's gonna be there. We gotta put leaves here. That's wood. And this is a good project if someone wants to help Dystopian to be building their trees again. So let's get these and put them all here. Ooh. This is a nice assortment of leaves. Okay, go over here and we'll get some more leaves. Oh, we got roots. Those look kind of like leaves. You can make them, you can make them different. These are all just seeming like just different kind of. They all look kind of the same. It's just how many leaves are there? How many spaces can you see between the leaves? What am I doing? There it is. Okay. We're here. And no. Okay, gotta get more leaves. More leaves. Leaves. Whoop. And we should get more of these colorful ones so they can look nice. I just wish that we could get more of those red leaves. Those red leaves looked really nice. I need some more of the mangroves. Let's just get more of these unique looking ones. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So we can give them a nice little look. Uh-huh. And let's see, what else can we do as far as like leaves to give it kind of a look, give it unique looks? Let's see. Twisting vines. Okay, we can give them some cool vines. Maybe not the blue vines because it doesn't go as well. What is this? Hanging roots, sure. Let's see. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Can we give it some glow? I guess it'll glow. What are these things? Some glowberries, I guess. Can you just put those in a tree and they glow a little bit? That's okay. Oh, those are so a peony. Oh, they're so beautiful. Torch flowers. I guess. Well, do you have some glow? There's some glow. Wait, where the bees, honey. Where's the glowing frog light? What are these? These things? No. What's the glowy one? What's the one that glows? There it is. One of these. Some shroom lights. Okay. I can do shroom lights. Maybe half the amount of shroom lights. Okay. So we come over here and then we give some of this stuff. Like this. Do. OCD to do. OCD to do. So satisfying too. Do. And you can look at do. And it can do. A. So satisfying. Organize the things. Put them in the lines. Which one of these are not like the other? Oh. Do. Alright, we put this one here, and this one here, and then this one here. This one could go with this one, and then this one over here. That one's like this one could go with this one, but it's not quite like this one, but it's almost like that one. Okay, and then this one. Ooh, and then this one's kind of like that one. We put it over here, but this one's not like that one. This one goes over here, and this one's over here. Kind of like this one, but not like this one. It's kind of like this one, but almost like this one. It's kind of right here. Yeah, and then with this one there. Yeah. No, but this one's to go with the gray, because it's fun with the gray. It goes, oh, I like you. I'm close. I'm gray like you. 50 shades of them. Do you know how many kinds of gray there is? There's a lot. You know, you talk to Crayola, and they're only going to give you like 2 or 3, but there's some good ones out there. There's more than just 2 or 3 shades of gray. Don't listen to Crayola. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a duck. And I am organizing my mangroves. That's right. What was that? What was the Monty Python guy name? Something mangrove. But it was pronounced something else. Luxury. What was it? Wait, is it Luxury Yacht? His name was Philip Luxury. Yeah, Seymour Luxury Yacht. Was that it? My name is Seymour Luxury Yacht. But it's actually pronounced throat wobbler mangrove. That's what it is. That's my name. If anyone asks you what your name is, you tell them that your name is Throat Wobbler Mangrove. That's what you do. They might look at you funny, but you're not as crazy as they think you are. And that's the best. Okay, so let's see. These are the kind of leaves that we have. We have a whole selection of leaves that you could choose from. Yeah, choose your favorite leaves today. We have glow stuff here. And then we have the hangy stuff. And then it's kind of red. And then a little green. There. This is looking a little bit better. And you know what? I could put this at the top. And it kind of separate. So let's see. You probably want more of these. These look thick. These are thin. These are mids. Kind of mid. I like the mid though. The mid's pretty good. These. Okay. Good. I think that'll look good. And then Dystopian, when he comes by, is going to, oh, so proud of the organization. He's going to go, oh, that not only is it very helpful, but it's so beautiful. And I'll say, oh, 'twas nothing. 'Twas nothing, Dystopian. I barely even tried. I spent like a minute on it. I didn't even spend that much time on it. Don't even worry about it. It was, wait, those aren't the same. Those are different. Which one is this one? What the heck? Do I not even have any of these? I haven't seen this one before. Crazy. Okay, what are these? The mids? Are these mids? Why does this not... Why do these look different than anything else I had? Why does this one look different than this one? Is it just... Is that a birch? They are different. That's a spruce. Well, I only have one of the birds? Only one freaking bird? What is this, my first day at leaf school? Get out of here. I need more birds. Yeah. We getting that birds. We getting that birds. And a spruce. Trees have such good names. Yeah, if I have children, I would name them all after trees. My one kid named Spruce and one kid named Jungle. I'd name my kid Jungle. Don't judge me. Don't even... I feel like you're judging me. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We got birch, spruce. I think we need birch. I know we need another one of these. Probably need another couple of those. There's got to be a better way to do this, but I don't know why. I just enjoy doing it the long way. You take the long way home. It's not about the journey, it's about the destination. So if I want to enjoy the... Wait, no, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So you might as well have fun on the journey and don't be in such a rush. Why you be in such a rush, huh? Why would you even be in... You shouldn't rush. Take your time. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Okay, we do dark oak. There's really no difference between these two and these two. So I'm just going to jungle them up. Put them all together like this. Let's see. I'll take a couple more of the mangrove pink and brownie dead ones. You get some brownie dead ones. I get another pink. That's cute. I'll get those instead of the pink. And some of these gray looking ones. That's a shade of gray right there, you know? People they don't want a little gray. I like a salt and pepper tree myself. I like a nice salt and pepper tree. Go here like this. And We'll get the gray going. Like that. There. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good if you ask me. Maybe some more mangrove, the dark mangrove, actually. Yeah, we're gonna. I'll sub in these. Make it thick. Thick. It's gotta be thick. Thick in the mangrove. Oh, get out of here, box. I decide if you exist. Put that there. Another mangrove. I'll put right there. That seems decent. That seems pretty decent. Yeah. That's a good setup. A Dystopian should make a nice little forest with that. And these. That should be good. And we'll see. Poor Wikiland giant trees. You know, if I could wish for people to just not have the desire to burn them down, that would be great. But I can see why it's tempting, because they're very beautiful. And, you know, everybody loves them. So if you were the one to destroy them, then you would get notoriety. The same as like a serial killer. Just someone who goes around and kills people, and he wants to get found out. He wants people to find out who he is, because he wants everybody to say his name, because he's got some weird complex. It's sick, but, you know, that's the world we live in. It's complicated. Not everybody is mental health. You know, not everybody is mentally healthy, and, you know, that's why it's important to be focused on proper mental health care, and make sure that, you know, the kids are being raised right. Because you don't fix broken adults. You wanna grow strong children. You want to raise strong children, not... Wiki the Frog said, did someone burn the trees down more? It's a different set of trees, because those trees are like a nice little natural part of Wikiland that is unique to Wikiland, as it grows these giant Dalmatian-style redwood trees with like a mango poof at the top, with unique mango-style red-green gradient. It's very beautiful. Waffle fart 23169. Oh no. Boom, boom, bum, bum, bum. My favorite. How are you doing? I'm gonna come visit you in a second. You say, can you make a statue? Sure. Of course. I'll come over and check you guys out in a second. I was just making sure that this is good. But yeah, it's these trees are special, and they have little patches here and there in Wikiland. And there's somebody who's burned down, or tried to burn down, the ones that spawn. And then in the night, last night, Dystopian says someone set these on fire. Which is a shame. But we'll rebuild them. You know, you don't let some people just want to watch the world burn and get notoriety from it, or feel something. I don't know. They want to feel stuff. But it's okay. That's between them and God. All right. Teleport. All the best we can do is just, you know, build from the wreckage. You know what I mean? Wait, no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill him. Let's see. Teleport me to my new friend Fart. Poof. Where's Fart? Where is my friend Fart? Hello, Fart. Hi. How are you doing? Look at you. Look at you, so basic. You got to have a nice skin. Hey, Fart, you got to do me a favor, and you pick a fun animal. You pick your favorite animal, your spirit animal, and you can build a character based on that, right? And that'd be a fun little thing. You know, I have different friends. I'm a duck, and I have a friend Wiki, and he's a frog. And then Elise, she's my favorite. She's a giraffe. She's a short-necked giraffe. Yeah, can you believe it? Isn't that silly? Short-necked giraffe. It's adorable, but she's wonderful. Anyway, would you like to join in on some stuff? Would you like show around, or would you like to go and build a little space? Because that's my advice. Is that when you get here, is that you build a secret little spot where no one can see you. All right, I have my coordinates turned off, but for the most part, you know, if I'm around landmarks and stuff, people can figure out where I am. But it's good to hide your stuff because you never know. There's always, you know, bad people in the world. So anything you really care about or stuff like that, you go and you can make like little spots, like, you know, and hide your stuff. All right, so here, I'm going to help you out a little bit. Here, take this. Boop, 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 boop. And here's some boxes. And, let's see. Let's give you like some nice stuff to be able to do something. Let's see. Here you go. Here's some sign. Wait, here's some signs. So you can make your voice heard, because everyone deserves a voice. Here are some lanterns, so that you are never alone in the dark. Hey, wait. Oh, see? There you go. That's what happens when you're alone in the dark. You better watch out. Okay. Here. Well, here you go, fart. Don't. Let's see. Come here. Come over here in the light where I can see you. Whoop. There you go. All right. Here is some iron stuff. Here's an iron pickaxe. Wait a second. Wait a second. Do you have... Wait, show me your... No. Where'd you get those? Where'd you get the... Where'd you get the... Where did you get that? Where'd you get those diamond stuff? You've been here for 2 seconds. How do you have that diamond thing? Where'd you get the diamond? You're cheating. Don't X-ray. You're cheating. You're cheating, fart. Don't cheat. You've been here for literally like 10 minutes. Look. Do you see this? Do you see this? That used to be very, very, very beautiful trees. Do you know that? Do you know who did that? It was someone who cheats like what you're doing. It's someone who uses X-rays. It's someone who uses like X-rays and cheats and gets ahead and cuts themselves out of the game. I could show you some really beautiful stuff that was built from people who actually went out and found the diamonds. Exactly, Waffle. You should be ashamed of yourself. I thought you were cool, fart. But it's people like you that grow into people like that. I'm just letting you know. Like, because what you're doing is not a big deal. I'm not trying to shame you. All right? You're not shame chicken. You didn't do some, like, awful, awful, unforgivable things. I'm telling you that when you cheat with the diamonds and you use the X-rays, I'm telling you, you cheat yourself. It's not me. I don't care. The only reason that it bothers me is because I like you. It's just imagine your friend starts smoking. How would it make you feel? Like if your best friend starts smoking, right? If your best friend starts smoking, how would you feel? Exactly. right? Like these are, wait, actually here, wait, no, here. No, don't, here, wait, hold on. Here, hold on. I think that's it. Okay. Here you go. Where'd he go? Did he disappear again? Come back. I was talking to you, buddy. No, see? You made the right thing. It's painful. I know. Okay, it stings. Okay, you take a moment. Go touch some grass outside. There you go. Touch some grass and come back. Don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. Here, hold on. I got you. Hold on. We're friends. Don't worry. Like I said, I love you, fart. Hold on one second. We go over here. And we'll put this here. And then we go and we'll get one of my favorite blocks in the whole world. Let's see if I can get it. Where is it? Where's my favorite block? It's got to be somewhere. How is it not here? Well, you know what? I'll just take this. It's close enough. Okay, so we go over here. There you go. And we have a bed. Boop. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. What's wrong with this bed? There it is. There you go. And you just toss all that stuff right in there. See? Easy come, easy go. You see how easy it is to do that with that stuff? It's super easy to do, you see? It's like he doesn't even think about it. It's not painful at all. But if you imagine if you had gone in and spent hours to mine out just 3 diamonds so that you could get a diamond pickaxe, how difficult would it be to throw that diamond pickaxe into lava? It would be painful. You'd never do it. You would never do it. Let's see. Says, I love you. I love you too. You say, can you answer? I am answering right now. You say, he says, please let me play with you. Yeah, you can. Hey, Southwest Warrior or Alpha, can you introduce our new friend to how to play? If you're on YouTube, you can go down into the description, and there's a link to the server name, right? And then there is a Discord if you have trouble. And if you want to be part of the community and be friends, it's a great community of great people. And, it's okay that we, because again, Waffle, I understand, dude. I know what X-ray is, and I know this. And you know what? Again, I just want you to know that this is a special place. There's a lot of servers out there, and this and that and the other. But this one is actually really special. It can be. But it's only as special as you want it to be. Like YouTube. YouTube just provides you for a place to be you and create stuff and show it to people and allows for other people to be able to experience it with you. And it's free. So it's just like YouTube. YouTube, and at the most part, is only awesome because of the people who made it awesome. Does that make sense? But I don't want to be evil like Google and them, because that was the same thing as Facebook. It's funny, as soon as it starts working out, it changes them, like the Lord of the Rings. Great power. Exactly. It's no good. And make sure that you don't be one of the people who burn down a beautiful natural Wikiland wonder such as that, And if you want to help to rebuild the beautiful forest, you could watch the old VODs of the first days, and you could see how beautiful they were. But if you want to help to build, then I'm more than happy to help you. You know what I mean? You want easy stuff. That's what I was saying. You could either get it by earning it, which, like I said, I'm going to help out because, you know, the stuff at the beginning is kind of boring. But here's some stuff right here. It's iron stuff so that you can get yourself started easy and get a good head start. And if you participate in events and help out around, of course, we'll give you anything you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to steal if the system provides you with what you need, but it's up to you to know what you deserve. You see, listen to this. Check it out. So when I was a little duckling, I had a mentor, and he told me that you will never get what you deserve out of this life. You'll never get what you deserve. You'll either get more than you deserve or less than you deserve, but you'll never get exactly what you deserve. So you got to make sure to negotiate with life to get more than you deserve. Then be honest and self-aware to know exactly what you deserve, and then give that to yourself. Because then you'll get exactly what you deserve. But then if you did it right, you'll have extra. And then you'll see it out there. There's a lot of people who deserve more, and they're not getting it. But you could see that they deserve more. So then you could use that little bit of extra that you have to help them to make sure that they get exactly what they deserve. Because you don't always get what you want, fart. But if you try real hard, you'll get what you need. And if you try real hard, you'll help to get what other people need too. Honestly. Really though. You know, cheaters don't win because they lose themselves. You know? And that's what they truly lose. And like I said, I feel bad for them, and I want to help people out. How's it going, Jace? How you doing? Hey. You're new here too, right? Is this your first time? I'm going to give you some too. Here. Boop, bop. And this can get you started. And here's a bucket of milk, too. Yeah, you're looking very skinny. Your mom says that you just joined. Yeah, you're looking thin. Make sure you drink your milk. All right. And what color bed would you like? Here, actually, I put a green bed there just in case. Because I try to talk to some people, Fart. And, you know, when they make a mistake, they double down on it. Does that make sense? They like when you try to talk to them, they get really embarrassed, and then they just make worse and worse decisions and escalate things, and it can get crazy sometimes. But okay, so let's see. Let's give a choice. We could go over here. We go red and green and yellow and blue and purple. Ooh, and a black bed. How about that? Ooh, black bed. Okay, so here we go. And you guys feel free. Oh, since you're new. What? Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I can go boop. Oh. And then we go one here. And then we go here. And then we do one there. And here. And here. And then I'm going to sleep real quick so it becomes day again. Okay. So choose the bed that you want, whatever color you want. You want the blue bed? All right, destroy it and take it. You want purple bed? Nice. Good choice. All right, Jace, you feel free to choose whatever bed you want, unless you also want a purple bed. In which, if you want a purple bed, then there you go. Nice lime green bed. Quality bed choice. All right. And I can let you know a little bit about how Wikiland works if you want to know. All right. So you guys hang out here and be friends. And I'm going to teleport you to a spot and tell you some more. Let's see. Let's see what Wiki's doing. I'll teleport you over. Just hang out here and be nice. And take in the scenery. And let's see, I'm going to go from me to, let's say where Wiki is. Where's Wiki? Right at spawn. Perfect, buddy. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see. Whoop. here and teleport. We'll get our good friend Fart over here. And we'll get our good friend Jace over here. Okay, these are new friends. Okay, so this right here is the timeout highway. All right. Where do you get wood? You can get them from trees. Okay, but here, this is a timeout highway. Now, normally when I'd find someone who is X-raying or doing something naughty, we take them to timeout. All right. So if you'd like to be able to build, because that would be fun, if you'd like to expand on timeout or something along timeout. But this highway goes down, what is it, the X positive or the Z positive? This is a Z positive highway. It's 0 and just goes all the way down the Z positive. You look at your coordinates and it goes for 10,000 blocks. Opposite of this is the Z negative highway, which is a... it is the cheesy brick road. It is a yellow brick road of gold that goes all the way to the Emerald City. All right? So if you're looking at the stream right now, you can watch and get an idea of what you could find along this highway. So you could walk down this highway. Oh, hey, Astro. How's it going? And you could walk down this highway here, and you could be able to choose a pit stop, like a little exit along the highway. And you can claim it to be yours. If you go, you can continue. It's a short little walk, if you follow me. It's a short little walk to get to the Abicorn Kingdom. Ooh, we're lagging. There we go. Keep going. Let's go. Keep walking. Let's go. Come on. And you'll see some beautiful stuff that you know that you might not have seen before. All the way down. Whoa, I'm lagging now. We're all lagging. Right? And this is where the foot race is. And it's a race to the flaming mushroom. That's where the foot race is there. We're going to have to work on Wikiland kind of lagging. How many do we have people here? Do we have a lot of people? You say my ping is very high. Oh, geez. Okay. Wrinkle, your ping is 2,000. All right, I'll reset my stuff. It's me. But either way, you keep going, and you'll find over here, I believe, is the entrance to the Abicorn Kingdom. And I like the Abicorn Kingdom. You could become a knight of the Abicorn Kingdom. You want food? If you can make it to the Abicorn Kingdom, there will always be food for weary travelers. That's the Abicorn guarantee. Oh, I don't know how to use a cake. There. I don't know how to use a cake. I'm too strong for my own good. And then I will put some food. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. It's the Abicorn Kingdom. Beautiful. Right? Oh, yeah. I'm the softest. Oh, hello, little bear. We've got some new friends. Did you see? Did you see our new friends, little bear? They're good friends. Yeah, they're nice, right? They were a little naughty at first. They were a little naughty, but they're learning. You know, because they don't know. Because there's a lot of places on the internet, and honestly, I'm a troll at heart. I really am. I think that the smartest kids are the trolls. Really, though. It takes a really smart kind of person to be a troll. It's easy, you know, anyone could be a troll, but to be a good troll, that's a different thing. But it really comes from a certain spot about, like, you know, questioning authority and testing things, questioning things. You know, you got to be smart. Takes a certain smarty pants to do it. Anyway, my point over here is that you can choose pretty much anywhere to be, you know, your place. You can just pop off here and make a little route, and you'll always know how to get to it. But also, you make sure to keep your coordinates hidden, you know, and only trust people that you trust. Because sometimes people want to build a whole big thing, and then it's this, and then... And this is the end of the foot race, by the way. You'll find at the start of the foot race, and we've been doing that as like little games, because we play games here for fabulous cash and prizes. So one of the games we came up with was a race to the flaming mushroom, which is this down here. All right? This is the flaming mushroom. And this would be the first person to come in here and to grab the flag is the person who wins the race to the flaming mushroom. If you want to do one, we could do one pretty soon. I heard a thing. Lizzie, too. 13 months. Lizzie's going to be here for the next year. Are you serious, Lizzie? Are you serious? You subscribed for 13 months? That's a lucky amount of months. Lizzie's going to be here, you and me, Lizzie, for the next 13 months. I'm gonna exist for at least 13 more months. You know, sometimes I question my existence and whether or not I want to continue existing, because that's part of being a thing that exists. And questioning, because you have to be aware of the fact that you exist. And then being aware of the fact that you exist means that you have to come to terms with the fact that at one point you won't exist. You know, whether you want to exist forever or not is irrelevant. You know, but at one point you won't exist. And, you know, you start to worry and you kind of pull at that little fabric, that little loose thread in your mind. And then you're going to just unravel your whole shirt. And you'll be walking around without a shirt. And people will be like, why you don't have a shirt? And you'll be like, I don't know. And you're going to have to go see a professional. Okay, so is everyone aware? Is everyone aware of this spot right here? Did everyone die? Do you see it? Do you see this spot? Astro? Do you see this? Do you see it? Are you looking at it? Oof. Okay, well, we're going to do a foot race with our new friends. The first person to make it to the flaming mushroom. Race to the flaming mushroom. We did it before. We'll do it again. I'm lagging, actually. I don't even know if I can do it. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Yeah. Me and Lizzie, best friends forever and for 13 more months at least. That's 13 more months of existence. You know when you go and you buy that big bag of dog food for your dog? You ever think that your dog sees that big dog food bag? And it knows, because its nose is really good. Its nose knows. What is this? What is this? This looks like a big tough block. What kind of block is that? Let's see. Is it mud? Kind of looks like mud. Kind of looks like this. Let's see, which one is it? It's black stone. Ooh. That seems like a tough block. Wiki, are these tough blocks to break? Yeah, I'll TP you all back. Don't worry. I'm just going over here. Ooh, and then I'll TP everybody here who wants to be here. You want to come over here? Let's see. Wait, no. Teleport. Okay. So you want to get TP'd, Waffle? Okay, I'm going to toilet paper Waffle to me. Anyway, so that's the highway, and that's a great way to be able to get around. Right? And then let's teleport anybody else who wants to be back to the beginning-ish by spawn. Was it Astro? He was kind of far out. Wrinkle? I'm kind of lagging, so I might have to bloop. Did I get him? Good. And then teleport. I think Jace was saying that he needed to be teleported. Nerd wants to be teleported. You got it, buddy. Yeah, I'm lagging out. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to turn my internet off and on again or something. Let's see. We got nerd to me. Bop. And who else? Anyone else? Let's say teleport. Let's see. Grilly Toast. Grilly Toast, you want to join us? Ursula, you want to join us? Grilly. I'm not going to assume. I can't assume. I'm not just going to teleport him for nothing. That'd be mean. What are we doing? Oh, we're going to have a foot race. You want to have a foot race? Race to the... Oh, wait. Nerd died. There we go. All right. So, come on down here, and if you'd like to race to the flaming mushroom, bloop, feel free to stand here on the golden wool. All those who want to join in the foot race, please stand down here on the golden wool. Da 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 da. Ursula wants to join. Okay, cool. She gets it, and this time we'll do it during the day, so it's not so hard. Yesterday we did it, and it was nighttime. That was crazy. Grilly Toast, do you want to? Just last chance. Let's see, Grilly Toast. I don't know if Grilly Toast is here. He's doing his thing. I don't want to bother him. Okay. All right. So here's the rules. The rules of the game are that you come over here. Oh, we don't have this use. Well, let's do it over here. We do it next time. They're just all going to get stolen if it is. Okay. So we have bread so that everyone has bread. And everyone here will have a golden carrot to make sure that it's fair. Okay, so everyone come over to this box. Feel free to grab yourself some bread and a golden carrot. Okay, be nice, take one, and make sure that you're all super healthy and ready to go. Wow, don't look directly in my eye, nerd. That thing, wow, your eye. You shouldn't be getting a laser in the eye. You shouldn't look directly into a laser. Do your parents ever see you playing with a laser pen and say, don't you do that? That's what happens. You're going to end up like him. You lose an eye. Jeez. All right, Waffle. Hey, Fart. Get in the thing. You ready? Ready? Back up. And at the sound of the horn, the great race shall begin. I have to wait for Ursula because she is still looking in the box. I don't know if she's ready. But when you hear the horn, it will begin. Ready. Freddy. Hot. Hot. Spaghetti. And the race is on. Wiki's in the lead. Ooh, Wiki's in the lead. Oh, Astro's taking the lead. We got Jacob in third. Jacob, it's all right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're all going to end up following Wiki, I know, because Wiki knows this path like the back of his froggy hand, his sticky frog hand. Here is where it will start to change. Luckily, Wiki does not have Dystopian. Well, lucky for all of our contestants today that Dystopian is not in this game because he is the reigning champion of the foot race. One says that he is, in fact, the fastest man alive. And it's almost not fair because he is Iron Man. Did you know that the Iron Man franchise was actually created based on a true story, and that true story is the story of Dystopian? It's true. And now they are coming up the hills. As you can see, there's a golden sheep, which signifies that you are headed into the land of the Abicorn Kingdom. Now, getting up the mountain is tricky. Having some materials to help you build is going to help you out. Look at them. They don't know what they're doing. Jacob has no idea his way. The flaming mushroom is directly straight ahead. It's straight ahead. If you don't know where it is, just follow this this line. You see? It's basically all the way down this way. Just keep going, and once you see it, you'll see it once you get to the end of the Abicorn Cliffs. You know, be nice to the Abicorn Kingdom. There's a queen, a couple princesses, and they are royalty. Make sure to compliment the donkey. Very good. And then you keep going. As you see, as you edge the round of the cliff, you will see the flaming top of the golden mushroom. Now, since this is most of their first times going the race, they weren't explained the same, but they understand. You see those flames? You see the flames at the end of across the ocean there? That is the goal. They are coming up the finish line. Now is when the game actually becomes exciting. Surprisingly, Fart is taking the lead. He is in front of Wiki, and I would be amazed to think that Fart would win this. I want him to win. He's the and he pushed Wiki. Oh, he is right on him. That is good. He hit him. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, I love that. Oh my God. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Now, Wiki knows exactly how to get up on top of the mushroom. That is his advantage. Unfortunately, I don't think Waffle was holding anything. Oh, can he do it? Oh, who's going to be the first? Is it up that? No way! Waffle! 4231699. 4231699. Your number. I got your number on the chat. That was so crazy. Do we know who came in third? Was it Astro? Dude, that was nuts. Congratulations, Fart. That is so awesome. Wait, okay. And then we have over here, we have the winner's pedestal where you all can write your name over here on the list of winners. That's right. Fart, you are literally the second winner of this game. Come on over here and write your name under Dystopian. Yeah. Fart231699. A legend. I told you, the second I saw you, Fart, I was like, a legend is born. That's so beautiful. Oh, no. Put it up here. Put it up closer. Here, I'll do it for you if you want. You go like this. Fart231699. There you go. You see? And Wiki, you're second again. Wait, Wiki was second, I believe, right? So he gets Wiki the Frog, he gets it twice. That's 2x. That's 2 times in a row. So then that's a special bonus achievement. And then, who came in third? Did we know? I thought it was, for some reason, I don't know if it was Astro. I think it was Astro. So you go ahead and write your name under Danny. And if you look around in the back, you'll find an easy way to come up to the top of your pedestals. And you can stand there for a glorious picture. And you get your picture on the wall. Yeah, isn't that fun? Yeah, like honestly, Jace, was it you? Astro, you didn't have any blocks. Okay, wait, who was it? Was it Jace? Hold on, I'll look back. I gotta look back on the chat. Hold on. I'll do my instant replay. Don't forget to clean off those dirty, dirty like buttons. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and I won't tell your mom that you had a dirty, dirty like button. As long as you go ahead and clean it off now. No, it was Nerd. It was Nerd. Nerd was the third. Nerd was the third. I think he died. Hold on. Hey, Nerd. You came in third, Nerd. Is that a wolf? Is that a rabid wolf? That's crazy. Congratulations, Nerd. It wasn't Astro. Hold on. It wasn't Astro. It was Nerd. I don't remember your numbers. Nerd E2763. But yeah, no, I checked the thing. I'll look at one more time and rewatch the instant replay. And I say, who was it gonna be? Is it up that? No way! Wobble! 4, 2, 3, 1, 6, 9, 9. And then Nerd was third. And then Jacob was the fourth. And Astro was last. Aw, Astro. Yeah, haha, you're so funny, Wiki. But you know my mama's first. You know my mama's first. Don't act like you don't, like my mama's not first. Alright. And then we need someone, can someone sleep in a bed? Or actually, you guys, that's pretty good with the glow. So if we could back off a little bit, and anyone else, like Wiki, if you want to stand off to the side. Well, you're on the second, and Nerd is third. And then, yeah, Jace, you could stand off to the side. Astro, if you could go over and you could pose for a picture too. And we get a little group photo and we put it on the wall. Look at that. Hi, Ursula. You made it. Congratulations. Where's our friend Nerd? Is our friend Nerd? Yeah, there he is. Oh, that stupid wolf. Who's this wolf? Get this wolf out of here. No one likes you, wolf. Here's a bowl of stew. It's a useful bowl of stew to help you. And here's a useful bowl of stew for you, Astro. Yeah, it's a really good stew. And not Astro, Waffle. And Astro, here you go. Here's some stew for you for helping out. It's very, very special stew. That's right, Waffles. That's right, Waffles. It's just, yeah, that's right. That's right, Waffles. That's right, Nerd. That's right, my friend. Eat the stew. Eat the stew. Go for it. Eat the stew. Eat the stew, Nerd. Eat the stew. Eat it. Eat the stew. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Everybody likes the stew. It's good stew. Wasn't that a fun game? That was a really fun one. And as a fun prize, where do we go? We go like, it's probably one of these. Here we go. Yeah. Right? You want to make a coliseum? Yeah, I think we should make one where we can have like fights to the death and grand prizes, and everyone can have a good audience and we can watch it. But we have to build the coliseum. So where do you think the coliseum should be? You think it should be off of the highway? Should be like around in this area here by the Abicorn Kingdom? Because, you know, maybe we should do it in the, like at the pit in the ocean. Should it be like an ocean thing, or should it be at the top of a mountain? Right? Now, you want to make a base? You want to do this? Here we go. We go like this. Waffle. Yeah, we killed the dog. I'm sorry. If you want another dog, I'll give you another dog, Astro. Little Twizzles, hey there. Welcome to the flock. Hello. All right, here. I'm going to do like this. And to say, whoop, I'll go like this here. And maybe, hopefully, everyone who makes the teleport will survive. Jace goes, how often do you stream? I do it every day. Sometimes, like, for a little bit, I was doing like 3 or 4 streams a day. For a bit, I was doing like a full day of like a 10, 12 hours in a day. But then I started breaking them up into different games. So I did like 3, 4 streams. And then, you know, sometimes life happens. And then you just do like 1, or I have to miss a day or 2 due to different things. All right. So here, I'm going to go to a random place off of the highway. Okay. I'm going to go right here by the Abicorn Kingdom. And then everyone, you can branch off from here. And make sure that if you want to be a part of the Abicorn Kingdom, you can be a part of the Abicorn Kingdom. But just make sure you have to talk to the king and queen. All right, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to say teleport. I'm going to teleport everybody. Let's go Jace to me. Boop. And then we're going to go teleport Kochnock. Yeah, you seem new. Hello, you can come to me. And you go teleport Waffle to me. And we'll say teleport Nerd to me. And then we'll teleport Ursula to me. And then we'll teleport this person seems new to me. And then we'll go teleport. Who else? Astro? Do we have Astro? I already got Astro, didn't I? No, I'm going to get Astro just in case. Even if he's right next to him, I'm going to say, get closer to me. Boof. Okay, did I forget anyone? Anyone? Well, you know, anyone who really matters, is here. You know, if I forgot anyone, it's because they don't matter at all. That's pretty much what that means, right? So, now that everybody who's very important is here, then it's now we can begin. Now that everyone who really matters, you know, anyone who's anyone. All right. And there more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 people here today. Look at us. How freaking exciting is that? Wrinkle Ducky. Ursula, I want you to be closer to me. Be closer to me. You're very close. Huh, you look like a man. Huh. That's not Ursula. That's a man, baby. Hey, it's the coolest cow. Hey. He's a cool cow. Look at that cow. Hey. Nerd left. Okay, so, do we have a bed here? Somebody freaking sleep. Hold on. I'm going to put a bed down real quick. Somebody make it day if possible. Thank you, Kochnock. Thank you. There. Okay. So as you can see over here behind me in this direction is the Abicorn Kingdom. I'd appreciate if all of you could just, you are all, whether you accept it or not, you are all basically knights of the Abicorn Kingdom, all right? This area right here is her land. If you want to defect, you're more than welcome to go off and make your own kingdom one day. But honestly, when you're a little noob like you and you just get here, you don't have a lot of stuff and you don't have a lot of friends. So the more friends you have, the more powerful. Oh, Wiki. Wiki's dead, you see? You see how that happens? That could happen to all of you at any moment. You just remember that. Okay, let me say this. Teleport Wiki to me. There you go. You go get your stuff. Get out of here. Don't you do stuff to them. Don't you do stuff with him. Don't you do stuff. Don't you do stuff. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, man. Don't you do it. Come on, mind your own business. He's trying to mind his own business. Okay. So, as long as you go to sleep in that bed, all right, up there at the top, you go up and you sleep in that bed and you will at least be right here at the spot near the Abicorn Kingdom. I would recommend that you explore the bounds and make your home either on this side. If you could do that, how about we say that? Like, you see this line that divides the highway? If you could just do it on this side of the line, you could do anything you want, all right? So pretty much anything on this side of the highway, you can go out and start building your own kingdoms. And you can, you feel free, because like I said, if you follow this highway down in this block, it goes 10,000 blocks. And if you want to go 10,000 more, you can go build stuff 20,000 blocks out there. Speaking of the Abicorn Kingdom, the Alicorn Kingdom, is Iris is here. Princess Iris is here. Would you like to meet Princess Iris? This would be really good. Here, everybody join me, and you all can, who wants to meet the princess? If you don't want to, here, fart, Astro, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't have to. But if you want to meet Princess Iris, you can. Come over here and come down this little block, and we can go greet the Princess Iris. Let's see. Iris says, hey, Wrinkle, guess what? Me and Barry did last night. I heard that you traveled all 10,000 blocks. Is that where you are? We're over here at your kingdom. Yeah, I'll teleport anyone who wants to. Are you down in timeout right now? Iris, or are you at your kingdom? Because you have a lot of guests at the kingdom. You got a camel right here. You must have went all the way there and back. Jeez, that's so cool. Nice camel. You said you're at the house? I don't see you. I will find you. You can't hide from me, Iris. You can't hide from me. Huh. Poof. Ooh. This is a cute little house. Is this your secret house? Is this your secret house? Don't worry, I don't have my coordinates on. This is cute. Would you like to go meet the people at your kingdom? I can teleport you. There's some people. You have some potential new knights. They need a home to get them what they need before they go and venture to start their own kingdoms. But they would like to meet you. Okay, I will go and I will teleport myself back to them. Let's see, to Waffle Fart. Oh, Waffle Fart's all the way at the beginning. Okay, we'll go. Here we go. I'll bring you with me. Teleport to Wiki. I think he's still at the Abicorn Kingdom. No, that's teleporting him to me. No, I want to teleport me to him. Do you guys die? Yeah, he's here. All right, Wiki's here at the kingdom. We can go like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, I'll bring you guys over here. This is where we have our dance party. We had a dance party yesterday that was honestly so awesome. All right, let's do who needs teleporting? Koch knock. What? And I'm going to assume Ursula. And I'm going to assume Waffle. Why do you need lava in a water bucket, Astro? That seems suspicious. Jace is here. Who else? Is there anyone else who needs a pop in? Astro, please don't be a griefer, okay? I'm gonna bring the Lorax to me. And then I'm gonna bring Astro over to me too. And then I'm gonna bring Princess Abicorn over to me too. Poof. Yeah. Look at that. And then here, Lorax. Lorax, could you play Pig Step on the thing? Here, play a song. I guess I'll just play it. And now it's a dance party. Yeah. Did someone turn off the music? Who turned off the music? Who turned off the music, huh? Why didn't it work? There it is. It's like the Matrix. Everybody froze and then started dancing again. Oh, that lag makes it real cool. I gotta fix my Waffle. I'll TP wherever you want, just as long as you enjoy the dance party for one song. I love it. It's like the Matrix. Yeah, dude. That everybody dancing and stop. Yo, my ping is way too high for this right now, but I love it. Whoever's got the best dance moves will get a free whisk. They'll be able to whisk for whatever they want. They'll get one free whisk for the best dance moves. Oh, I like that. Kotsnock's got the best one with that one. That's a big jump move. Ooh, Jace got it. Jace got it. Oh, he did the moonwalk. Jace was doing the moonwalk. Who's taking my CD out? Who's stopping the music? You guys are silly. Can you PP? Oh, you want to TP to the dance party? Could you? Waffle, did you die? All right, so Iris, these are the newest members of WikiLand. They are potentially could be knights of the Alicorn Kingdom. So I want you to meet Iris. This is Iris. She's a princess, and this is her land. She built all this. Can you believe it? Her and her sisters built all this, and you can help to build more of the awesome blue truffula trees and be able to go on all kinds of adventures. Or, like I said, you can go and be able to venture off. But if you're nice to Iris, she'll be able to pack you up with kind of some supplies that you might need. And you can go off, and she'll tell you, you know, you just go off into there and you can make wherever you want. It doesn't even have to be here, you know, but just remember the highway. The highway, you know, that highway will show you where to go. And then you can always get back to spawn. But it's good to know where you are. My ping is way too high. I'm gonna have to disconnect, turn it off and on again, and then try again. Yeah, I might have to turn it on. Are you banned? Grilled? Did it happen to everybody? It might have happened to everybody. Server's down. Okay. You know what? I think it was because we had such a big boost of activity. That's what I'm thinking. Dude, honestly, you guys are so awesome. That's what I like. Hey, congratulations, everyone. Okay, make sure that you clean off that dirty, dirty like button. Like, subscribe, and all that nonsense that they tell you that you have to do, that they make me tell you and all that. But no, if you do, then that means that we're growing. So you make sure to help support this stream, so then it'll get sent to more people, and then more people hop on Wikiland. But don't do it with everybody. Don't tell everybody. That's the thing. Don't tell just anybody about Wikiland. I'll make sure it's only good people. All right? So we can have it be like the good people for as long as we can. Because eventually bad people will be there. But if we get enough good people in there at once, like at the beginning, then we'll have a nice head start. And then we'll be, yeah. Yeah, they hate big parties. That's right. They're party poopers. You say, I'll go over here. If you want to be able to join Wikiland, it's over here. The server address is wikiland.prism.baby. And if you're on YouTube, you can go down in the description below and you can join our Discord and be part of the community. There are a couple kingdoms that are starting to build up. There's the Alicorn Kingdom, and like a couple people have their own thing. In different places, but it is a big unlimited server. So if you want to build a little secret hideaway or build your own kingdom 10,000 blocks out, you can do it. We already built a highway for you to make it easy so you can navigate. All right, but don't tell anyone your the coordinates to your secret base. Even if, oh hey, Red Melon, a part of the flock, part of us, one of us. Yeah, welcome to the flock, buddy. You say, what's the address? You're the, yes, come in and just remember, don't cheat and use X-rays. I mean, I can't stop you from doing that kind of stuff. You know, people do that and cheat. But, you know, like I said at the beginning of the stream, just, you know, you're going to cheat yourself out of the experience. Because the things that you have will actually be something special. And, what are you saying? Who's the disc? You want, let's see, plus Twitch has the main one because it's faster. Well, yeah, Twitch is better as far as streaming. I mean, it's just like YouTube, except it's just for streaming. Hey, someone cleaned off their dirty like button. Thanks so much. Exactly. Every little like is just a little to the winds of Wikiland. You know what I mean? It helps us to grow. Because if nobody ever cleaned off their dirty like button, then you wouldn't have found us. You know? That's how it works. But it's okay, because once a snowball starts rolling down the hill, it slowly starts to grow. And then the more it grows, the more faster it grows, because there's more surface area as the circumference of the ball increases. All right, so like I said, you're in here early, and this is the perfect time to come into Wikiland, be respectful, make some friends, and go out and explore the terrain and build your own kingdom. Or you can join a growing kingdom that already is starting to grow. You see, is the stream ending? I think I might have to reboot it. Let's see. Wait. Because I might have to talk to my people who help me do the maintenance. Because a server like this is like a sports car. You know, and I need a mechanic, but not just a mechanic. I need a couple of mechanics because it's high maintenance. Yeah. So I'm going to go make a phone call to my to my server mechanics. And if you want to be a part of things, I know, Grilly Toasty, I know. Well, but don't worry, if you still want to be a part of things, go down into the description, join our Wikiland Discord, and then you can talk to people like that. And like I said, we should make a separate little tabs, what do they call it? Threads. And we'll make different threads for the different kingdoms, so that the Alicorn Kingdom can have its own little thread in the server. And then if you want to build a kingdom and start your own, you can, right? And because we already have lore and different things, so then, you know, different events, make sure that we keep up. I think we're going to need someone to run the Wikiland newspaper to be able to keep up with the current events and help me to put out a weekly Wikiland newspaper. So if you're interested in something like that, then again, go under the Discord, and then we'll make a little private group for the people. Minky says, can I be the newspaper? Yeah, if you want to help and be the editor of the newspaper, then like I said, you're going to go over and we'll make a private thread for the news, and then you could be in charge, like, because then everyone can update on the lore, but then we need our editor to work with his reporters to go and gather the information, right? It's going to be a whole thing. So honestly, I think it's really cool and fun. So yeah, if you're down, then just like, I'll be talking to you guys on the Discord. It says over here, it says, can I be a knight of Daft Punk? If you'd like to be a knight of the Alicorn Kingdom, you will talk to Iris about that. And I know you have to go through Dystopian, because Dystopian is, he's the head knight. There's a hierarchy. I don't know if, like, what they call, because I know it's like the army, where it's like, you know, you have your soldiers, and then you have the general, right? And then you have like an admiral and stuff. So it's like there's different ranking as they go up, depending. So whatever it is, like as the knights of the Alicorn Kingdom, it would be Dystopian. He's the top. He's been there. He was the first. He was the first knight. He is truly the Dark Knight who gives the land all of the light. He lightens up with his darkness. It's strange. If you want to know light, you have to know dark. So, but yeah. So I'm either way. I'm going to go and I'm going to fix the server so it gets back up. Feel free to talk on there, and like I said, you can go and have the. You can talk to Iris. She's going to be on the Discord, and she'll, you know, work out the different things, because it's good to have little communities. And I want to see, as the kingdoms grow, and, you know, to see alliances being built. You know, you know, they say that there will be war eventually. The whole story is unfolding, and it's not something that just happens overnight. It's a growing thing, and you guys are right here at the beginning, so honestly, be excited to see how this one plays out. Yeah, and I'll see you really soon. I'm going to go to the Discord. I'm going to talk to my people. We're going to get the server back up and running, and then when we do, I'll hop back on a live, okay? Okay, everybody put your hands in. Put your hands in. We're all a team. Put your hands in. And then we're going to go a whoa, Wikiland on 3. Come on, team. Come on, team. Grilly Toasty, Daft Punk. Come on. Put your hands in. Ursula, Iris, put your hands in, Matt. Come on, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, Wikiland. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Woo! A team that woes together goes together. That's what I always say. And I see a couple people undid their dirty like button because they're trying to troll me, and I appreciate you. You guys are cute. But don't forget, support. You get what you give. So if you want to put out some bad karma, you're gonna get it. That's fun. It's fun now. Laugh now, cry later. Yeah. Hug now, and a cookie later. Every like is one cookie. All right. See ya. Quack, 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 quack.